He's bringing out an ugly side of America that we wanted to believe was gone. And it's still here, and we still got to deal with it.
I mean, is he a racist? Is he not a racist?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're having a debate over whether a guy is a racist. Chances are that guy's a racist.
Yeah. We have to have the conversation. We have to have tough conversation. We have to talk about the N-word, and we have to talk about why white men are so privileged in this country.
I completely agree. We don't need any more evidence.
Trump claims he's the least racist person, but Jay-Z just called him out for turning America into a big old racist reveal party. Ouch, that's gotta burn worse than a MAGA hat left out in the sun. But wait, there's more. Jay-Z flipped Trump's slogan faster than a DJ spins records. Make America great again. More like make America hate again, says the rap mogul. And let's be real, he's got a point. Trump's America is looking less great and more great on your nerves every day. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Can you guess who Trump is targeting again? It's none other than Jay-Z, and this time he's not holding back. Our favorite rap mogul made the decision to expose Trump's administration as a racist reveal party. Aw, that must hurt more than a sunburn from a MAGA hat.
I'll be honest with you. I've here lately grown, I'm beginning to lose confidence in the Trump administration.
I think that what he's forcing people to do is have a conversation and people to band together and work together. And like, you can't really address something that's not revealed.
I don't know. What is
it?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I think it's actually a great thing. And here's why.
As everyone knows, Trump isn't exactly known for maintaining his composure. In a wind tunnel, he actually loses it more quickly than his hair. However, Jay-Z's remarks struck a more powerful chord this time than Trump's border wall proposals ever could. Folks, he's stating the harsh realities of poverty rates. Did you know that the poverty rate among Black Americans is more than twice as high as that of white Americans? People, we're talking about a gap the size of the Grand Canyon. The economy seems to be playing a twisted version of the floor is lava, and Black Americans are stuck with all the shaky furniture. What is our chief tweeter's reaction to these harsh facts? Naturally, in typical Trump fashion, he's pointing to unemployment figures as if they were a magic wand that would eradicate systemic racism. Donnie, newsflash.
I actually like Jay-Z, but you know the language last night. Oh. I was thinking, maybe I'll just try it. Should I use that language for one of that? He used every word in the book last night. And by the way, in Hershey, Pennsylvania, last night, we had an arena. We had 27,000 people show up. Maybe they couldn't get in. Can you imagine if I said that? So he used every word in the book. I won't even use the initials because I'll get in trouble. They'll get me in trouble.
A low unemployment rate does not imply that the issue has been resolved. It would be like putting a bucket underneath a leaky roof to fix it. The worst part is that Trump's own response validates Jay-Z's argument. When it comes to systemic racism, our orange friend is blind to the bigger picture. He's too preoccupied with celebrating his unemployment statistics to see the wider picture. He seems to be boasting that he remembered to flush even though the entire bathroom was on fire. The hip-hop community is entering the fray just when you thought it couldn't get any more exciting. As it happens, they are not going to overlook Trump's actions on this one. It's similar to watching a rap battle, but with scathing commentary and hard facts in place of sick beats. With Pennsylvania Avenue, who needs 8 Mile? It appears that Jay-Z is not the only person exposing Trump with shocking revelations. The entire hip-hop crew is preparing for battle and isn't holding back. Rappers Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and numerous others are stepping into the ring with microphones in hand, prepared to spit out some scathing verses about institutional racism.
Oh, this guy, I'm looking at him like, man, this is a joke. You know, with all, I can't even say with all due respect, with all disrespect. He's not a very, I believe that everything that happens in life is for your greatest good. And I don't think that this is happening if we weren't prepared to handle it. So I'm just actually looking forward to what's next after that. sophisticated man, especially when it comes to, the ideas of no, until everyone's free, no one is free. It's people attached to these laws. And I think they've forgotten that piece, that these things are going to affect real life people. When you put in like prison reform, like people are going to jail.
Do you recall the days when bling and Bentleys were the mainstays of hip-hop? Now it's political statements and voter registration forms. Who would have imagined that Eminem would be telling his fans, "It's me or Trump"? What a twist in the plot. Drawing a line in the sand more distinct than Trump's spray tan, the Detroit rapper made headlines at the BET Hip Hop Awards with his anti-Trump freestyle. However, it's not just Eminem who is becoming political. Kendrick Lamar has been posing difficult queries, questioning whether America is truly moral or merely basks in sin. He seems to be presenting society with a mirror, and the image is not pleasant. Meanwhile, Joey Badass claims that Trump has made racism unavoidable. He says it's like racism took a stroll down Main Street dressed in its Sunday best. When it's dressed to the nines, it's difficult to miss, isn't it?
He used language last night that was so bad, and then Hillary said, "I did not like Donald Trump's lewd language." My lewd language. Far more than Jay-Z had with their free tickets. Far more, and Beyonce, and I like them both. I tell you what, I've never said what he said in my life. But that shows you the phoniness of politicians and the phoniness of the whole system, folks.
Next up is Rick Ross, who claims that we must destroy before we elevate. He doesn't seem interested in bandaging a wound from a bullet. In an attempt to eradicate systemic racism's cancer at its source, he is undergoing extensive surgery. The worst part is that these rappers are doing more than just talking the talk. By encouraging their followers to become politically active, they are modeling behavior. They appeared to have exchanged voter registration forms for their gold chains. Who anticipated that? Vic Mensa even asserts that America has been forced to face the unpleasant reality of racism as a result of Trump's election. It's as if Trump unintentionally tore off America's "we're not racist" facade, revealing the true nature of the country. And here's the thing, young people in communities of color have significantly increased their voter registration since Jay-Z's remarks. They seem to be recognizing the importance of their voices in the political process. Who would have guessed that hip-hop could be such a successful campaign to get people to vote?
Jay-Z to fill up arenas, We do it the old-fashioned way. We fill them up because you love what we're saying and you want to make America great again. We do it the old-fashioned way, folks.
Your thoughts on Donald Trump and what it means for
It appears that Jay-Z's verbal assault on Trump is more than just another celebrity feud, people. Nope, fans are exchanging their bling for voting rings as it develops into a full-fledged movement. Like how artists once sparked the civil rights movement, Hova's words are igniting more action than a Beyonce dance lesson. Until everyone's free, no one's free, is one of Jay-Z's truth bombs, and it's making people wonder if we're all in this together after all. Who could have known? He leads a whole army of woke warriors prepared to take on the system, as if he were the Pied Piper of social justice. Will the hip-hop revolution bring about significant change, or will it fade away as quickly as Trump's hairspray during a hurricane? Time will tell. However, there is no denying that Jay-Z's remarks are more painful than a bee in Trump's toupee. This rap beef is far from over, so perhaps the Donald should buy some industrial strength burn cream.